Welcome back to my channel. As you probably already know what this video is about. Today I'm going to be doing a full day of eating with you guys. I'm also going to be tracking my macros. So I'm going to show you how I measure out my food, what I use, what app I use to track my food. I'm going to be sharing with you just everything I eat today and the macros for every single thing I put into my body. So for me right now, I'm trying to put on a little bit more muscle, so I'm eating higher calories than my TDEE. I'll put the definition of TDEE down here so you guys can know what that is. One of my goals is to gain strength in a lot of my workouts that I'm doing, so food helps. Food is not the enemy. Honestly, you guys, I'm eating, I think my goal is about 2,400 calories right now, which for me is pretty hard to eat because I'm used to eating like 1,800, but we're rolling with it and it's going good so far. So let's just get this video going. You guys know that before I eat or drink my coffee or my breakfast, I always start out my day with the 1UP Vegan Greens and Red. So it has so many health benefits to this. Like, it's just a powder. It's a superfood that you can put into water, you can put into a smoothie, orange juice, anything you want, but I don't mind the taste. It kind of tastes like a green juice to me, and I kind of like it. But it helps with your digestive system. It has immune system support. It helps with bloating, which is amazing. And honestly, you guys, there is 3 billion probiotic complexes in here. So if you're looking for a probiotic, this thing right here will give it to you. So what I do is I just take 1 scoop of this and then I put it in water, just a cup of water, and then I mix it up and I drink it. This also has daily servings of fruits and veggies, so if you're someone like me and you know you don't get enough servings of fruits and veggies, you should try this. Cheers. Okay, so once I have completely finished my greens, I get some coffee going and then I'm gonna start cooking breakfast. So when I count macros, I want to be as accurate as possible. I know I'm pretty good with like eyeballing things, but sometimes I eyeball, but most of the time I measure it out. So if you're someone who wants to count macros, invest in a food scale. They're really cheap on Amazon. When I'm measuring food out, I measure out in grams, sometimes ounces. Kind of just depends on what I'm feeling and what I'm eating. So this morning I'm gonna be making 2 eggs with sourdough toast. This has been my go-to breakfast for like a couple of weeks now. It's really quick, has proteins, carbs, and fats. So let me show you how I make it. So I'm gonna measure out my eggs to show you. So I'm switching this 2 grams, and then I'm gonna put a bowl on top of that. It's gonna weigh it, and then I'm going to take that off so it's zeroed out, and then I'm gonna put 2 eggs in this bowl right here, and it's gonna show me how many grams of eggs are in this bowl. Okay, so I just put 2 of the eggs in there. You guys can see, there is about 105 grams of eggs right here. So, and then for the sourdough toast, I just count it, I just look for the brand and count it as 1 slice of sourdough toast. Okay, so I always cook with like a tablespoon of olive oil, and then I like to just throw my toast in the same pan as my eggs just to toast it. Looking for a toaster one day and realized we don't have one, so this is the perfect way to toast your bread. So I'll show you what I did right now. So I have 2 eggs right there, and then there is the bread. Whoops. So I just have some salt and pepper on those eggs with a tablespoon, like I said, of olive oil. So once it's done, you just place the eggs on top of the bread and you eat it. So I'm gonna show you right now how I would track this in my FitnessPal. I know there is so many other apps out there that you can use to track macros. I just find my FitnessPal to be like super easy to just add the foods that I normally do, and then I can save foods that I normally make all the time. Okay, so what you would do, you would open my FitnessPal. You would go here to food and then breakfast, and then here is like everything I've pretty much previously eaten. I just had Sprouts eggs, so you can see I already have this food in my FitnessPal, but I tried to find the brand it was because that's going to be more accurate, and then I just put serving size 1 egg, and then I put 2. for the number of servings. You can see I have serving size 1 egg, number of servings 2. But say you're just brand new, what you would do is you click add food, type up here, you can look up eggs, and then there is going to pop up a bunch of different options you can kind of look for. Like I said, I like to do the brand it was. If you wanted to just do like the number of servings exactly, because if you just do it kind of that way, it won't be 100% accurate. But what you can do is find an egg. It says egg, 1 large, serving size, 1 large. So you have all of these to choose from, like 1 medium, 1 small, 100 grams, 1 pound, 1 ounce. You can just do anything here. I'm saving myself some time and just using 2 eggs from Sprouts. That is 140 calories. And then also, I do have my sourdough bread in here. So mine is from Oasis. It was 35 grams. That's how all of their breads are. So 35 grams of sourdough premium deli bread from Oasis. I mark that. And that is pretty much it. So you can see my goal for the day is 2410. I've eaten already 240. I still have 2170 calories to remain. So if you click on that, you can see under nutrients, the nutrients tab, you can see I've had 17 grams of protein, 22 grams of carbs, and 9 grams of fat just with the breakfast. So that's kind of how I keep track of it. So we still got a ways to go today. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys quickly how I make my coffee. So you got a mug. So I do put 1/3 of a scoop of protein in my coffee. It just adds flavor, and then it also gives you a little bit more protein for the day. So I do 1/3 of a scoop of my 1UP Nutrition. This one's chocolate milkshake. And then the creamer I use is from Nut Pods. My aunt and my cousin got me on this. They got it for me for Christmas, and like, I'm never choosing another creamer again. Like, this one has no sugar, no protein, only 1 gram of fat, no carbs, and it is only 10 calories for a tablespoon. So I do 1 tablespoon of this. This one is peppermint mocha, so it goes very well with my protein, my chocolate milkshake protein. So I put 1/3 of a scoop of the protein, a tablespoon of this, and then I just dump that coffee in there. Ooh, yeah. So this is about a cup of coffee. I would go into my FitnessPal, put 1/3 of a serving of the 1UP ISO protein. You can put this under breakfast too. I normally put it under breakfast, and then I would do 1 serving of the peppermint mocha nut pods in there, like 1 cup of black coffee in there, and then that's it. Now I'm gonna go finish my breakfast and then clean up this amazing mess Indie Girl left for me. Like, what? She ate an entire stuffed animal, and it's everywhere. It snowed in here. What are you doing, mamas? Hi, Mom. I'm eating your UGG. I hope you don't mind. Can you say hi? I love your UGG, Mom. This is so delicious. She's so bad. I just gave it to her. I know it's bad habits, so don't judge me, but like, you gotta pick your battles, you know? I am dying. I just got done doing a HIIT leg day. That workout is up on my Instagram, so you guys can go do that workout if you want a like 45-minute really sweaty workout. So every single time after I work out, I always make like a protein shake or a protein smoothie. I'm gonna be making a protein smoothie today. I'm gonna show you exactly what's in it, and then I'm gonna show you how to track it in my macros so you guys know. All right, let's get making the smoothie. Today I'm gonna be putting in the unicorn donut protein, which is already sold out in like literally 2 hours, sorry. But I'm gonna be making it anyway. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of chocolate chips in there because that duo is something else. That protein tastes like confetti cake, it's so good. And then we need some unsweetened almond milk. And then I'm gonna use a full banana today. Okay, so that's all that's going in here. Okay, so everything's in the blender. I have 1 banana, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1 scoop of the unicorn donut Buff Bunny 1UP Nutrition protein, and then I have 20 grams of chocolate chips. and then ice, and that's it. So I put it's dark chocolate chips, by the way. It's not like milk chocolate chips or anything like that. So 20 grams of dark chocolate chips, and we're gonna blend it up and have it as a post-workout snack. This is so good, so good. The perfect workout shake. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how I am going to track this in my Fitness Pal. Okay, so you're going to click on food, click on snacks, and then we'll start with a banana. I had about 125 grams of banana. This one calls for 126 grams, which honestly, that 1 gram doesn't really make a big deal for me. So I'm just gonna keep it as one medium-sized banana, which is 126 grams. So now I'm looking for the dark chocolate chips. We have the Lily's chocolate chips. Whoops. That's the one I have. Okay, so then you do 20 grams. I just did serving size 1 gram, number of servings 20, approve. Okay. Okay, so we have the banana, almond milk, dark chocolate chips, and then we need the 1-Up protein. So here is their protein. The Buff Bunny one is not in here yet. So I'm just gonna use these same macros for the cinnamon French toast one. So 1 scoop, 110 calories, 1 grams carbs, 2 fats, 25 protein, which is about right. Okay, so there it all is under snacks. We have 1 banana, 20 grams of chocolate chips, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, and 1 scoop of the whey protein from 1-Up. So that all was 324 calories. So today, once I finish this, I have to run to a dentist appointment. Make sure my pearly whites are all nice and perfect, you know? And then I'll come home and eat my lunch. It is about 12:30 right now. So this is gonna hold me over until about 2 when I come home and eat. And then I'll show you what I'm eating for lunch. Okay, I'm back from the dentist. Okay, so I'm gonna heat up my lunch. So it is a meal prep. I didn't film prepping these, but that is okay. So for the meal prep of the week, it was salsa chicken with lentils and green peas. My boyfriend is on a lentil kick right now. This meal has so much protein in it, and it's literally the perfect lunch meal. Hold on, I need to open this. Okay. It's literally the perfect lunch meal, and this is why I meal prep, because I just literally don't want to make any sort of food right now. So I am just going to throw this into the microwave, heat it up, and then I'm going to eat it. I've been eating this all week, so I already have it pre-measured out and everything in my Fitness Pal. So when I meal prep and I'm putting the food into my containers, I measure out everything I put in, so I know exactly how much chicken there is. I know exactly how much peas and how much lentils there are in every single one of my meal preps. So I make them even across the board. I try to shoot for the same thing. For this meal prep specifically, how I would put it into my Fitness Pal, there is 5 ounces of chicken. There is 25 grams of peas and about a cup of lentils. So I would type that into my Fitness Pal, put it in there for lunch. So here's my lunch. My full entire lunch is 451 calories. So we've got 1 cup of lentils, we've got 5 ounces of cooked chicken breasts, and then we've got 25 grams of green peas. The chicken has some salsa in it. It has probably like, I mean, we just put salsa in the crock pot when we make the chicken. Not a ton of it. It's probably not even like half of the jar, to be honest. So I don't really track that. You can. I could probably put like a tablespoon of salsa in my Fitness Pal if I really wanted to. But honestly, I don't really need to be 100% accurate, because this is a lifestyle for me and I don't really get wrapped up in the numbers. I just want to make sure your girl is eating enough throughout the day. So, I mean, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but honestly, it has so much protein in it. It has barely any carbs. And this is exactly what I look for in a lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this right now. So I'll see you later. It's dinner time!
Yeah!
What'd you make?
Made pasta with veggies.
Pasta with veggies.
Pasta with veggies.
Typical dad.
Right.
Oh, Joe. What is that?
Soup. Julie made it.
Ooh, sounds good.
All right.
You've outdone yourself, Father.
I didn't outdo.
Okay, so when I do not cook my own dinner, you kind of have to like guess how much you're eating. So it comes with practice, it comes with time, it gets easier and easier. So all I logged for dinner was, okay, so I did a cup and a half of pasta. It was penne pasta, so I put a cup and a half of penne. I did cooked and chopped fresh broccoli. I did about like I did a third of a cup of that. And then also Parmesan, because my dad is a cheese master. He loves his cheese, so there was cheese in that too. Okay, and then also I logged olive oil. If you do not log your oils or your butters, you need to, because that counts as fat. Counts as fat. So I did a tablespoon of olive oil as well. I forgot to add the piece of bread I had. So it was a French baguette from Trader Joe's. So I put it in there. So I ate 529 calories for dinner. I still have 800 left. We still have 800 calories. Hi, Mom. Okay, so we just got home. I'm gonna make a quick shake for a dessert. So I had like 700 calories or something left over. I went ahead and pre-measured out everything in MyFitnessPal just to try to get it as close to what I need to eat and finish at as possible. So keep in mind, every day is not gonna be perfect. You're not gonna hit your macros every single day perfect, and that is okay. This is a lifestyle for me, so if I don't hit my numbers perfectly every single day, if I'm over, if I'm under on calories or proteins, carbs, or fats or anything, I don't worry about it. I just honestly move on. I just do this just to make sure I'm eating enough every single day and trying to hit relatively in the area that I need to hit in order to reach my goals. So I'm gonna make a milkshake and then also have 2 cuties for the rest of the night, and that's it. And that's a full day of eating for me. I hit about 2350 calories in total. It's like 2338. So my goal is 2410, so that's pretty close, but do keep in mind I didn't track dinner exactly at all. I just kind of eyeballed it and kind of put it in MyFitnessPal how I thought it was, so I could be a little bit off there, so it probably makes up for the leftover calories. Okay, so I pre-measured everything out so I know the exact numbers I need to mix. So I need about a half a cup of this, so we'll put a half a cup in there. And then we need 1 full cup of unsweetened almond milk, and that is gonna be poured right to the 1 cup line. And I counted for 18 grams of these dark chocolate chips. So, okay, 18 grams. So all of this is gonna go in there. Medium banana. That's a pretty medium-sized banana. Plop in there, and then we're gonna have 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Also, I'm putting a half of an avocado in for fats, and then also the fats will counterbalance the sugar in the banana. I know you're probably gonna be like, ew, avocado in a smoothie, but you really can't taste it at all, I promise. It just is there to help balance out the sugar from the fruit if you use it in smoothies, and it also just add some greens into your life, you know? If you have a sweet tooth, I highly recommend doing like milkshakes at night. I normally would put in a scoop of protein, but because I was so close to my protein goal already, I didn't need it. Thanks to this guy, he made a pretty dang good meal prep for the week, so I could get my protein in. Right, babe?
Yeah.
It's cutie time. I just took a shower, so no more makeup. So I'm gonna eat these 2 cuties. I already calculated them into MyFitnessPal. So everything is good to go. I am done for the day. As with anything that you try that's new or that you've never done before. It does take practice, it does take time to get used to, but I promise you after a while it gets pretty intuitive and it's pretty easy to do. This is a lifestyle for me. I'm not obsessive over macros. I don't do it to be obsessive with what's going into my body and what I'm eating. I just do it because I want to make sure I'm eating enough, because more than likely you're not eating enough for what you're trying to do. I've been doing it for a while. It's pretty easy for me to do it intuitively, so that's why I don't count macros every single day. But for the month of January, I am doing it 5 days a week, so then I can get even better at it, just to make sure I'm eating about 2,400 calories intuitively every single day. With macros, they're never gonna be set. You can adjust them whenever you want. I highly recommend you looking into a program that will teach you how to count macros if this is something that you're interested in, or just do your own research online. There are so many different articles and videos and everything that you can look at on Google that will help you with macro counting. But as always, if you guys have any questions, drop them down below. I am happy to help. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I'll see you guys next time.